YouTube. Today we're gonna be breaking down this 2HOLLIS beat, and I don't know what to say. You know, that's the intro. We're just gonna use that. Quick thing I want to mention, actually. You know, last video we did the Hey It's Shark type beat. He actually fucking responded. Yeah, he gave me the good old low-key accurate. So I gave him the heart. What the fuck am I saying? That's like crazy. He actually saw the video, or maybe he didn't even see the video. Maybe he just like saw the post and was like, yeah, I'll just say it's accurate. But I wouldn't say it's accurate if I didn't watch the video. So I don't know. I did ask him if he wanted to work, but like, Shadi ghosted me. But yeah, no. I'm gonna prove to him that we can work. You know, I'm gonna just let the money talk. Let the money talk. Right, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so here we have the FLP. It looks a little bit crazier than the other ones. I mean, rightfully so. 2HOLLIS likes to do some crazy shit, you know? He's wildin'. But let's just start breaking it down, you know, one by one. Break it down super easy. First, we're gonna break it down without effects, and then, you know, we'll see the difference. So here we have preset from Serum, just from the free Transcend Shark Bank. You know, goated bank. But I just put down this. Yeah, it's just, you know, something to start with. Getting the vibe with the beat. Really kind of distorted, fucked up sounds. But then we want to take a little bit of that away, so we do have an EQ, just cutting lows, a little bit of the highs and a little bit of the mids, and then some flanges take the edge off. You can hear the difference. It's just a little bit more listenable, you know. For our second sound, we have a bass, deep, moody bass. You know, you gotta have it. Pretty sure. Yeah. Again, Transcend sound kit. Without effects. Yeah, no, just fucking sick bass. Then didn't do too much. Just some EQ work, boosting some of the high end, making it really crispy. And then this EQ is taking the lows out, and I have it automated down here somewhere. This, so you can hear without it on. You can really hear that bass come through. And then when you have like the 808 and stuff playing, cut those lows. And the next sound, you know, I'm just thinking like, what can I grab? And then I see there's some effects in the kit. I'm like, all right, let's have a look at some effects. And I just threw literally just this down. It's quite loud, so I won't really play it. But then just some work on it with an EQ, panning, just, you know, slight panning, a little bit of reverb, and then soothe so that it doesn't break your eardrums. You know, just really in the background. You can't even hear it, but, you know, every little bit adds. Then the next sound is this little lead. Pretty sure every sound. No! Oh, the switch up. Overtone Serum Bank. Yeah, without. Pretty cool lead, I won't lie. And then, I mean, EQ work, flanges. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Alright, and then next we have this crazy pattern, because, you know, 2HOLLIS, we gotta have something crazy in there. Without effects, it sounds like this. Now you might be thinking, what the fuck? And that's where the effects come in. So first of all, Shaper Box preset. I forgot where this was from, but it was from a kit, a Shaper Box kit. My bad. And then with that, it sounds like this. So yeah, it changes the entire sound pretty drastically. And then even more effects. We have EQ, flanges, the basics. But right here we have phase mistress, superplate, and spectral gate. And you might be wondering what the hell is going on there. I have them automated for these little breakdown parts in the arrangement. So it goes for like this. So it's about to turn on. Just cool, you know, giving a little bit of variety, automating some effects on it. And then next up, we got the main source. We got that main crazy lead without effects. Yeah, it's just it's pretty sick pattern. Just made it by doing this first as like a little accent at the end of each loop. And then it was like, we could probably turn this into a crazy pattern. And then just the root note. And then goes down, goes up, it just goes wherever it feels like. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my mouse died. Alright, mouse plugged in, we good. With effects, we've got some OTT, we've got EQ cutting lows, we've got some micro shift on not crazy settings, it's mostly almost gone, but still sounds good. Some thermal preset, adding some texture, compressor, and this delay eternity, which I have automated for some parts. I'll play that in a bit with effects. And this delay eternity is on these sections here where I have cut it out so it doesn't play all the time. Just some change up. Change is good. 2HOLLIS definitely does not skimp out on the change ups. Some crazy beat switches, which we will get into later. And then the last sound is from Arcade. It is a vocal instrument. It's not a vocal chop. We're playing notes here, not just like loops basically. But without effects. Yeah, some just really nice vocals. We use it in the switch up section and at the end just to bring in a new sound that you haven't heard before. It doesn't get played until the switch up. But then all these effects are really going to add to that. We've got OTT, we've got an EQ, we've got chroma, which is just auto-tune but for melodical elements. We've got a very slow pan left and right. We've got an ozone imager, just tightening that stereo image, making it less wide. Compressor, just making it not hurt your eardrums. FX refract for some crazy texture. And then an EQ, again, just tightening things up a little bit. So I'll play without the FX refract. Yeah, and then with. Very cool. Alright, now we're on to the drums. And now the drums are kind of different from your average trap drums. It's not just two-step hi-hat, you know. To start, let's break down the first hi-hat layer. So there's 3 layers of hi-hats. So, yeah. First we have this pride hat, sounds like this. And then this is the pattern we're playing. You'd be like, what the fuck have you just made? This is some hot garbage. But trust the process. We've got some effects on the hi-hats. We've got some bit crush. We've got some little altar boy. And we've got some super plate reverb. And then the little altar boy is not at 100% mix. So it goes from sounding like this to something like this. You'd be like, whoa, Next sound is this hat. Kind of like a lower hat. And this is playing a two-step. And then with effects on this one. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. And the last hat layer is more of an acoustic hat. So this is what it sounds like. And then with the effects on it. Now with all three hat layers combined together, this is what it sounds like. Very cool, very unique, you know? Something I feel like 2HOLLIS would do is just put down like 8 hat layers. And then next we have the snare, and oh boy, this is so complex, you know? Yeah, it's nothing crazy. Pretty sure there's not even effects on it. Yep. Now we get to the counter snare. We got some crazy snare action going on. And we slid the last note all the way up. Sounds really weird, but I like it. And then on that, we literally just have an EQ cutting lows, because when we go down here, it's a little bit too much low end for me. So I'll just cut it out. Next, we have an open hat. We have quite a unique open hat pattern, I'd say, if I do say so myself. I'm just going to play it with the snare. You kind of need the snare as context to why it flows like that. So it sounds like this. Just playing with velocities and stuff. Nothing too crazy. Now, let's get into some crazy shit. We've got the 808. I just turned off all the effects. Alright, so the 808, I believe, does not have any effects on it. No, no sorry. Oh yeah, all these drum sounds from the Aiden Made Music Made multi-kit. Fire. Bro, he dropped a new kit. I was just praying I won in the giveaway. Just pray for me, boys. Pray for me. Pray for better days. Got a crazy 808 pattern. I'll break it down afterwards, but it sounds like this. Yeah, that is quite an 808 pattern. So let's start breaking it down. So first of all, you might notice, why the fuck is there a color here? And the reason for that is we're playing with slide notes. And if you know anything about slide notes, it'll slide all the notes that are playing. And what we're doing right here is we're grabbing a 0 velocity 808 and we're sliding it to max velocity on the same note. So it sounds like this. Yeah. But you see, the reason we have the different color is we're also sliding this note to 0 velocity. So we're trading right here. This note's going from 0 to 100, and this is going from 100 to 0. Then you can hear it kind of, yeah. Sounds cool. Unique little effect. So if they were the same color, you wouldn't be able to slide these two different notes, like in two different ways. And you can change that by just going up here and clicking on any of these. But yeah, that's the reason why there's different colored notes. As for the actual 808 pattern, we're kind of just bouncing it off all the other drums. And it'll be important to note this kick pattern. This kick pattern actually is carrying really hard. And we just have Fruity Blood Overdrive on it. And we've automated that because we want it to punch really hard during the switch up section, which we will get to. Now, you will notice the kick is playing different notes. And now, usually that's like not what you want to do, but we're making a 2HOLLIS beat. We got to experiment a little. And you'll also notice this is not playing the same pattern as this. So we're playing two entirely different patterns and they kind of work together. So if you listen to these both at the same time, and that just bounces so well off of each other, it's crazy. And so now all together, it sounds like this. And I mean, that's just a sick drum pattern, I'm not gonna lie. All right, now let's get to the switch up. So what we did is we've changed the hi-hats, they're unique patterns, and we've taken out the top one. So instead of having this 2-step pattern, we have a 4-step pattern. I think that's what it's called. But it's just like twice as long. Every third note is down an octave, so it sounds like this. Same thing with this pattern, we've just got a slower hat pattern. Also, something else to note, we've also added a crash. Now you can't see it because it's just in this layer, but well, I can show it like this. But it sounds like this. Just making it like a slow, calm well, it's not really calm, but like it is calm. You know what I mean? And then we just got some arrangement stuff, taking this out here. But we also have a new 808. We just have a sub 808. Sounds pretty cool. And then with the kick, remember we upped the mix level of the Fruity Blood Overdrive. And then everything together here sounds like this. And then everything together sounds like this. Sounds pretty cool. It's kind of a nice switch up from this fast-paced section. And then you'll see if we add the melody back in, we have a nice little switch up. Yeah, only thing to note arrangement wise, other than all the stuff I already talked about, is this fades out in the beginning after a little bit. This gives room for this pattern to come in. We just fade in the volume for that one. And then, yeah, at the end, we've cut up the vocals, cut up this, and we just have some basic stuff, cutting out pretty much everything but the 808 at the end, and we have this nice transition back into calmness, and then just a fade out with the master being cut at the end. Also taking the, putting the lows back in. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I almost forgot, but this pattern right here is actually unique because instead of going from F sharp 6, B6 to A sharp, we just skip the A sharp and go straight to G sharp. And then that gives it a really nice fade out right here, you'll see. straight back into it. Sounds hard. But yeah, guys, let me know how that beat was. Rate it in the comment section. 0 out of 10, 10 out of, whatever. And Shark, if you see the video again, please stop ghosting me, bro. Yeah, other than that, that's about it. See ya.